Hey guys, it's Blair, the Love Guru, from loveguru.net, thealiennetwork.com, and horsehealer.net. And I want to show you something. Keep in mind, I'm a little bit phlegmy because I'm getting over a head cold and I just woke up, but I want to show you something. So look right here, and you could barely see it. I mean, I know it's still a little bit there, but you see this? So that is my thyroid. And it used to be this really big goiter, which is what they call when your thyroid is swollen. And it had nodules on it. And this is something that I have been healing for a long time, like many years. And I'm happy to say that it is almost like 100% flat, back to normal. I did it. I healed it. And the way that I healed this was with no drugs ever, no biopsy, because when you have a goiter or something, nodules on your thyroid, the doctors always want to do a biopsy, which is when they take needles and they stick it into your nodule or the issue that you're having, and they want to see if it's cancerous, because that's what they always do, right? Cancer, cancer, cancer. So I never got a biopsy, even though I was frequently pressured to do it, because it was like, Blair, this is big and you keep getting more nodules and we're worried it's not healing. So I had to go against the grain of all this peer pressure from different doctors. Even when I was working with a naturopath, he was saying, Blair, you need to get a biopsy. And I was like, I'm not doing that. And again, I'm getting over a head cold, but it's also like part of the clearing, because I have come to a place that I am able to reprogram my body, my mind, my body. My whole life is transforming. I've healed this. And I want to say too, and by the way, I'm teaching all this stuff in all of my classes, by the way. I have so many classes listed that I teach on a weekly basis on loveguru.net/dating event. It's either dating events or dating events, as well as loveguru.net/freedom, as well as loveguru.net/ I think it's called leadership classes, because I'm teaching work classes, love classes, freedom classes, which are activist classes. And I teach these all on a regular basis online. You're welcome to come. I look forward to you coming. And I teach all this stuff on how to like deprogram yourself, reprogram yourself to create the life that you want. It's material that I have been working on and mastering for the last 20 plus years. I mean, frankly, I think I've been doing this my whole life. I know I've been doing it because I've had one situation after the next that I've had to rework the energy and work it in a way that I wanted it to happen. I've had to heal through trauma, family karma, childhood wounds, mental, emotional blocks, like negative thoughts that really spiraled out of control and created chaos in my life. And I want to say also here with this, when I was first like diagnosed with this, when I first like realized something was going on and I noticed it in the mirror and I was like, what the fuck is that? You know? First off, I lost my first naturopath because I was already working with a naturopath because I had other health things, random stuff that I just I wanted help with. Like, she taught me a lot about like homeopathy and like I learned from all these different teachers that I've had. So, and that includes, doctors, naturopaths. So I was learning from her. And she was like, Blair, I can't help you with that. The thyroid thing is like too complicated. It's, out of my realm and I can't help you. And she just like basically was like, oh, peace out. And she referred me to somebody else, but it was like she couldn't help me because it was like too complicated of a case for her. And she was like concerned. I personally don't think the thyroid issues are a big issue. And what I'll say is that I became like like an expert in it because I did so much research, which is what you have to do. And again, so I talk about all this stuff, by the way. I have a class called Heal Your Illness or Disease from the Root. And that's what I was like originally sharing is like, that's what I'm teaching, that you can come to the class online. And I have other classes too about like love, about relationships, about career, about the matrix, mastering the matrix, making the matrix your bitch, clearing programming, healing childhood wounds, dealing with difficult coworkers, how to set boundaries with a boss or coworkers, how to have difficult conversations at work, how to do work-life balance, how to create the life you want, how to create the work that you want, the career that you want. It's amazing to me how many people are still slaving away at a job for somebody else. Like, why would you do that in this day and age? I mean, you don't need to be doing that. So I teach a class on that. What I want to say about the thyroid thing is that, so basically the way that these people work, and I'm talking about doctors, is that they will do a biopsy and then it typically comes back like undetermined or something like that. I forgot what the word is, but it's like like they're unsure what it is. And then they're like, well, we should probably remove that sucker. And like, I did not want to go down that path. So and also like I've had throat things going on like that started years ago. So it just developed like, if things aren't nipped in the bud and like you're not healing your thoughts from the get-go, like it turns into bigger stuff. So like I had throat stuff go on from like years prior, and then it turned into like the thyroid thing. So I just want to say that. So when I noticed that I had this goiter and I was choking on it on a daily, hourly, minute by minute basis, I knew I had to shut that shit down. I'm talking about my mind, that I could not even like really entertain that to like my parents, to the doctors. I couldn't say I was choking on it. And I had these fears that I was like, that I had to really clear and heal my fears. And I teach about how to do that too, because that is like part of mastery. I had to shut that shit down because I knew if I spoke to my doctors, the naturopath about it, and if I said anything about that, or if I dwelled on that, same thing with my parents, they would have said, Blair, you need to get a biopsy. And then that would have turned in, hey, you need to get your thyroid or part of it removed. I was not having that. So I had to, on a regular daily basis, clear the thoughts in my mind that I was choking and I could not breathe. Because it would frequently be like that I would feel like I could not breathe and that I was choking. Okay? Now I had past life memories of choking and having throat issues too, because like this stuff follows you. So again, I feel so like proud of myself, because when you go through these, and that's what I keep having, like these days, one after the next, it's one celebration after the next of things that I was struggling with in my life that I have stepped into mastery and that are healing, disappearing, disintegrating, and that my life, I'm able to now control my life and create it in a way that I want it. And my dreams are coming true. So that is the beautiful thing of it. Again, I invite you to come to the classes that I have. You can find them all at loveguru.net. They're all listed on the aliennetwork.com too. Just click on classes, and I look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.